Joining us now, our political analyst, former Senator Bob McKnight. He joins us now live in the newsroom to discuss the Republican National Convention. And Senator, by most accounts, the Republican convention was a success. The hope, of course, to give the Romney-Ryan ticket a nice bounce in the polls. Bottom line, what do they have to do now to win in November?
Mika, let me first, if I could, give a shout out to our really fine news team covering the convention. I thought it was terrific. Greg Angel and his producer, Jim McGauley, I think did a wonderful job. On your question, there are really three things. Number one, of the three states, Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, Romney must win two of those three. Number two, he's got to be above the fray. He has a tendency, I'm talking about Governor Romney, to get caught into oops situations, and he really needs to let the hard work, leave that up to his surrogates. Number three, Mika, I think the biggest handicap that the governor is trying to overcome is his wealth. He's perceived as having been born to wealth, educated in wealth, he's worked in wealth. Unfortunately for him, the majority of the citizens of this country are not as wealthy, so he has to have a humility about him in the campaign.
Key states, Florida being maybe the most important. What does Governor Romney need to do to win Florida?
Mika, endorsements are going to be key. Now, I'm a little different than most, although I do think Senator Rubio made a very strong impression last night, and I've heard him before. I think he's an excellent speaker. He does have political skeletons, and we've talked about him before on this program. I think the key is Governor Bush. I think if Governor Bush really lights it up, I think if he really gets engaged in this campaign, I think there's a very good chance Romney could win Florida.
And Senator, if the Republicans win, do you think any Floridians will be in his top leadership team?
Yes, I do. I mentioned Governor Bush. As I think most of us know, Governor Bush was on the short list for becoming vice president. Senator Rubio, both of the Senator Max, the father, the former U.S. Senator, and now the candidate. I think you could look for Ambassador Semler of St. Petersburg, a major fundraiser, and a name we haven't heard for a while. I think she'd be a wonderful addition to the new administration, Governor Toni Jennings. Mika?
All right.